Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in San Diego. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, July 10th. You'll be interested to know. 64 years ago, today, in 1962, a transatlantic communications satellite named Telstar was launched and transmitted the first live television signals across the Atlantic, dazzling audiences with moving images from afar. That milestone demonstrated the power of space-based relays to connect continents and ushered in a new era of global media and instantaneous international communication. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Friday at Tourmaline. This morning it's looking fair with waves around 3 to 4 feet. The wind is sideshore at about 4 miles per hour, increasing slightly throughout the morning. Expect conditions to become more choppy as the wind picks up to 10 miles per hour by noon. Tide is currently moderate, with no significant changes expected. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with a 2-foot incoming high tide when the southwest swell is 2 feet at 15 seconds, and the sideshore wind is 5 miles per hour. The first high tide on Friday will be 3 feet just after 7:30 a.m., followed by a 2.5-foot low tide at 11:30. The nearshore buoy at Mission Bay West reads 70 degrees for the water temperature. Expect fair conditions with waves around 2 to 4 feet on Saturday, although choppy conditions may develop later in the day. By Sunday, conditions improve significantly with clean sets holding around 3+ feet, making it the standout day of the period. Monday returns to fair conditions with consistent 2 to 3+ foot waves, offering a manageable start to the week. This morning, there's patchy fog, and it feels like 68 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 8:02, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:49. It looks like we're in for some patchy fog before 11 a.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high near 76 and a light south breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 77. Tonight, expect patchy fog after 11 p.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 65 and calm winds around 4 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday starts with patchy fog before 11 a.m., then becomes partly sunny, with a high near 76 and a light south wind up to 10 miles per hour, and it stays mostly cloudy overnight with a low around 66. Sunday and Monday trend milder with highs near 78 to 79, and mostly to partly sunny skies with nights in the upper 60s. And Tuesday continues mostly sunny with a high near 80 and a low around 69. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, researchers at San Diego State University unveiled early results from a new survey on Tuesday, highlighting the ongoing sewage crisis impacting communities near the Tijuana River. More than 500 residents from Imperial Beach, Nestor, San Ysidro, and as far north as Coronado and National City participated in the Healthy Water, Healthy Air survey, which ran from September 24 to June 15th. Participants reported symptoms such as nausea, headaches, and anxiety, reinforcing concerns over the pollution's effects on health. The survey underscores the urgency of addressing the decades-long crisis as researchers prepare for peer review and publication of their findings. Now on to sports. Spain coach Luis de la Fuente stressed that he is not thinking about a potential World Cup semi-final against France, while they still have a quarter-final clash against Belgium on Friday. He stated, "We are not thinking about anything other than Belgium. If we win, then we will speak about France. But as professionals, I can guarantee that we are completely focused on tomorrow's game." De La Fuente acknowledged that France booked a spot in the semifinals after a 2-0 win over Morocco. He remarked, "France were the better team. We know what they are capable of." De La Fuente expressed huge respect for Belgium, who beat co-hosts the United States 4-1 in the last 16. He noted, "Belgium are a very strong team with players who are used to win. This will be a challenge." Spain are the only nation left in the tournament that has not conceded a goal, but they are not among the most prolific scorers. The coach mentioned that this is due solely to minor details, adding, "I am aware of what I can control, and I control that well." He concluded, "Whatever else happens is beyond our control. That gives me a lot of peace of mind. It is one thing to be nervous. It is another to be afraid." In local sports, the Padres are looking to bounce back tonight against Toronto. They fell to Arizona 3-1 last night, with Manny Machado hitting a solo shot being the only run San Diego could muster. The loss dropped them to 46-47 on the season. They've gone just 3-7 over their last 10 games, so this homestand matters. Tonight at Petco, the Padres send their starter against Shane Bieber in what shapes up as a solid pitching matchup. First pitch is at 9:40. It's the start of a 3-game series, and San Diego needs to find their offensive rhythm. They've been inconsistent lately. After getting shut out 8-0 to Arizona on Sunday, they bounced back with wins on Tuesday and Wednesday before running into trouble last night. A chance to string together some wins at home in front of the Petco faithful could be exactly what they need to steady the ship heading into the second half. In top news, Kylian Mbappé had a goal and an assist after missing a first-half penalty kick. Ousmane Dembele also scored, and France beat Morocco by a score of 2-0 in the World Cup quarterfinals on Thursday. Mbappé's goal was the 20th of his World Cup career and came in his 20th match at the tournament. France will now face either Spain or Belgium in the semifinals in Dallas on Tuesday. Morocco's coach expressed disappointment, stating they had to run more and struggled with transitions. France dominated with a 21-4 advantage in shots on goal during the match. In business news, Taco Bell is reportedly pulling produce from some stores. Here's what to know. Food safety issues were more problematic for the industry prior to the outbreak of COVID-19, TD Cowen analysts stated, as social media now keeps consumers' attention spans short. An outbreak of cyclosporiasis, a parasite-caused illness with symptoms including explosive diarrhea, has sickened more than 1,000 people in Michigan. Currently, Taco Bell is pulling some menu ingredients from a handful of restaurants in the area. It remains unclear whether there is a connection between the two, but an analyst suggests that the impact on Taco Bell and its parent company Yum Brands would likely be limited if a link exists. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged for the week at about $63,000. Ethereum is down 2% to about $1,700. And XRP is down 4% to $1.09. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Microsoft's carbon emissions increased by 25% last year. According to its 2026 sustainability report, Microsoft's carbon emissions totaled 34 million metric tons without select interventions. This rise was driven primarily by the expansion of data center infrastructure and the decision to stop purchasing non-additional, unbundled renewable energy certificates. The report acknowledges that sustainability solutions are not keeping up with the demands of artificial intelligence. Microsoft aims to be carbon negative by 2030. In a similar vein, Google and Amazon reported spikes in emissions as well. And in entertainment news, Taylor Sheridan's Empire is under attack from Paramount's new spy thriller series, which is back with a significantly more positive reception this season. The show premiered in 2024 and struggled to find an audience despite impeccable production values and an A-list cast. However, the second season, which premiered on June 21st, has been branded as a Paramount Plus original, taking on Sheridan's blockbusters head-on. The critically acclaimed series, titled The Agency, stars Michael Fassbender and received a 92% score on Rotten Tomatoes for its second season. It currently ranks fourth on the global Paramount Plus leaderboard, behind Dutton Ranch, South Park, and Yellowstone. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American journalist and author, Walter Lippmann. And he said, "The news and the truth are not the same thing." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in San Diego.